We are celebrating a man today called Ira Aldridge. You've been into the city centre lately or been across the BBC CWR Facebook page or Twitter feed. You might have seen some of the amazing artwork that's popped up in places that represent a nod to Coventry's history and heritage. The Coffers Tree, of which Coventry was originally named after James Starley, the inventor of the modern safety bicycle, two-tone, and the genre that put Coventry on the musical map of the world. Well, the latest mural is to honour Ira Aldridge. It's on the side of the Belgrade Theatre, and BBC CWR's City of Culture reporter Ushma Mystery explains just who he was.
From a childhood in early 19th century New York City to a life on stage in England and a place in Coventry's history, Ira Aldridge was a young black American actor. In 1824, he emigrated to England, a journey which brought him to Coventry. Professor Tony Howard from Warwick University.
It was an amazing achievement by a young African-American who was fleeing prejudice in America. He was initially advertised as a kind of curiosity, as a person of colour, was the way it was described on the playbills. But he was picked up instantly as a person of extraordinary talent and ability. He was the first person of colour ever to run a British theatre. He was manager of what was sometimes called the Theatre Royal Coventry, and sometimes was just called the Coventry Theatre. This fact only came out thanks to some wonderful researchers in America a few years ago.
I'm standing in the upper precinct in Coventry city centre, where just a few years ago a blue plaque was unveiled in his honour. It's just outside what was the old BHS store, because this was as close to where the old Coventry Theatre would have been. But just a short walk away from here is the Belgrade Theatre, and as of this week, as part of Coventry City of Culture, a mural has gone up by the In Paint We Trust project, which is being led by Melissa Smith.
But on the whole, I think it was about 2.5 days of painting, and the reaction has been absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't know who Ira is, so this is starting some really important conversations. People's eyes just light up and are so proud that we've got this to mark him here in the city. Let's share his story, let's lift him up.
Jessica Milner is from the Belgrade Theatre and says the painting is a fitting honour to Ira, as well as the city's year-long celebrations.
The story of Ira Aldridge is one of the biggest inspirations for our City of Culture project, which we've called the Keys Project. So we've handed over the keys of the theatre to 3 co-artistic directors who are leading the programme of events for City of Culture. So we're delighted to have his mural upon the wall.
For Professor Howard, this new tribute to Ira Aldridge couldn't be more relevant today than it's ever been.
When we're making the greyness of Coventry so colourful, nothing could be more appropriate than to see the face of Ira Aldridge in character, speaking out against intolerance.